Hey guys, Pastor Jordan here. I wanted to take a few minutes to make this video to let you know of an amazing opportunity that our church family will have tomorrow following the service. I think tomorrow's service will be special and powerful for several reasons, but I do think tomorrow will be a special day because of what I'm about to tell you. So, earlier in the week, Emry's on our board, and he's been leading the search for our property and for the future placement of Mercy Movement Church. Came across a 8.5 acre lot right in the middle of Denver that was just about to go on the market. And this 8.5 acre lot has two houses on it. And there is about 4.5 flat buildable acreage on it. It's right past the Westport Food Lion on the left side of the road. And Emry and several of one of our elders and board members, they went and they looked at the land earlier in the week, and they really felt like it checked off several boxes for us. They sent it to me. We had a Zoom meeting while I was out of town, and when I got back on Thursday, Courtney and I went and we met the owner of the property. She's just an amazing lady, and we walked through the houses and we walked through the property itself. And I spent some time just praying over the property. And this is kind of where we are. We do think that this could be it. We really do think this fits a lot of boxes, and it really just comes down to whether this is the Lord's will or it's not. And so just as a leadership team, what we really felt like would be the right move would be for all of us, as many as can make it, on Sunday after church, drive over to the property. And we will find a spot, we'll find an area where we'll all park. And then as many of us as we can, we will walk the property together, and then we'll gather in the middle of the property and we'll just pray for God to give us discernment over his will for the life of our church, whether this property is a part of Mercy Movement's future or it isn't. I think that this would be powerful for several reasons. I think one, all of us being on the land together and praying, I think that God will honor that. I also think it's very important that you guys see it and you believe in your heart that this is it. And my prayer all day yesterday and early this morning was that God will let us know immediately whether this is it or it's not. I want to give you a few of the details of the property. So there's two or three advantages to this. One, the location is amazing. It's right in the middle of Denver. Two, there are two houses on it. And so what that allows us to do is that allows us to get a residential investment loan rather than a commercial loan. That allows us to have a lot lower interest rate and a lot lower payment on the property. The second thing that this allows us to do is one of the smaller houses is perfect for offices and studios, and small groups and stuff where we can, we have a place to work out of and meet with people and create the content that we create every single week. The third thing is that there is a livable house that would be good for me and Courtney and our family to live in up until we don't need the house anymore as far as the church goes. But it checks off several boxes and several needs for our church. And so, there is 4.5 flat buildable acres. We already checked with the county. We can build up to 90,000 square foot of concrete, meaning we can build the building that we would need especially for phase one, and the parking. If we needed extra parking, we could do gravel parking on top of that. But there's a lot here. There's a lot more details. But I think that more important than anything is that our church family gets out there together. We spend some time out there on the land and we pray over the land together. And so we want to invite you to do that immediately following the service tomorrow. So try your best to make plans to do that. I think that God will make it very clear to our church family whether this is it or it isn't. I think that we need to get in the habit of making decisions like this together through prayer. I think that we need to get in the habit of making time to go see properties like this. I do believe this could be it. I really do believe that, if that's the Lord's will. And I know in my heart, once we all get out there together, that he will clarify that in our hearts and in our minds. And then we can make that decision. And if it is, then great, we'll move forward. And if it's not, we will gladly thank the owner for making the time for us, and then we'll step away. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope that you can make plans to drive out there and just be a little bit late to lunch, but make plans to be with us. I love you guys so much. Cannot wait to see you tomorrow.